How we got over 6x ROAS and $400,000 in revenue in under 4 months for one of our clients. Let's dive right in. All right, in today's video, we're gonna be chatting about one of our clients that we have. He's in the DFY, done for you e-com space. It's a high ticket offer, and we're just gonna share a few of the results that we've been getting for them and essentially talk about the funnel a little bit, and not to reveal everything, as you know, for privacy reasons, but we will be explaining to you guys how it is possible to get a 6x ROAS and over $400,000 in revenue in just under 4 months of us working with them. So let's dive right into this. The number one thing is we started media buying on a proven funnel, okay? So I can't stress enough, with YouTube ads, you can make it work even if you haven't tested it in other platforms. You can, right? And if you have a high ticket offer, I encourage you to really put the effort into creating a great offer. If you have a great offer already, into creating ads for that offer, and also ensuring that you do some funnel CRO work to make sure that you have a best case scenario for running YouTube ads, and not just running YouTube ads successfully, but scaling it, right? So that's one of the main things here that we encourage you to do. But from our perspective, with this offer that we have here, we started with a media buying on a funnel that's been proven. They were already getting success on other platforms like Facebook and TikTok. And all we needed to do is ensure that we can replicate this success on to YouTube, right? So easier said than done, but obviously, with our experience, we knew what levers to pull, we knew what strategies we needed to implement in order to get to where we are now, right? So I'm gonna dive into my screen. I'll just show you some of the results that we've been getting for them. Okay, so you can take a look. This is the screen here. We've actually started with this client in early July, and we're looking at last 90 days, more or less, and this is the results that we've been getting from them, right? So we've spent on the video campaign side, that's all we've been responsible for to this moment, $63,000, okay, you can see here, and total revenue, $405,000, okay? That's just 9 sales, basically. But again, the average order value for this client is $45,000, and that is a 6.4 ROAS that we've been getting for them in just, again, under 90 days, right? So a few of the things that we can talk about that have worked for this client, the main thing is the funnel, okay? The funnel is set up in a way that it's a unique VSL funnel with a lead application, right? It's an application to then book a call, right? So they do have a very good way of pre-framing their customer or their user, their ideal customer, right? Where they have a few questions that they ask, within a form, and from there they qualify them. And with conditional logic, they're able to then book a call to only the people that are most qualified at that point. So, you're gonna see lead costs are not the cheapest here. You can see, on average, we're looking at $62 cost per lead, but keep in mind that this isn't just a simple opt-in where people leave a name and email, right? So they go through, not an extensive form, but they go through a form and they submit an application really to see if they qualify to work with them. So they have a really good system to doing that. And then you can see here, out of the 1,000 leads, we have 366 calls that came from those leads, right? So, if you look at the numbers themselves, their conversion rate for book calls is amazing. It's 36% lead to book call conversion rate, right? So, it makes sense just because of the way that they're qualifying their users is, it's very unique. And more importantly though, their offer and their system, their back-end system is organized in such a way that it just makes this account, fairly easy to work with. We can't stress enough having a great offer, having great creative as well. So that's one of the things that maybe has been a driver for success early on, is that we were able to create different testing environments where we found winning creative early on, Okay, so once we found winning creative, then we were able to do extensive audience research and targeting research, you know, based off keywords, based off different websites that people would visit, the ideal customer would visit for this account, for this offer. And, you know, we would put this winning ad to the test with those. And not just that, but they had multiple winning ads. It wasn't just one ad. So that is another, let's say, you know, driver for success here is that, you know, they did do a great job at ensuring that their scripting is on point, the different angles that we tested. I mean, we can go into detail, but we're gonna save that for another day. We're gonna have a full case study that you guys can access to later on our website. But for now, I can basically share with you guys that we've tested multiple creatives. You know, you can see it here. Quickly show you just the level of the number of creatives, more or less, right, that we've been testing. So all of these are creatives, right? So we do have a creative queue, you know, and then we have different things that we look at. So you can see, you know, it's not like a lot of creative, but it's still a good number, right? Over a couple of dozen creative that we've tested for this particular offer. And, you know, off of the different targeting options that we use, you know, we obviously had some failures, but with lots of successes. So that has been really one of the most important things and levers that we pulled is ensuring that we have constant creative, you know, being tested every week. And until we found something that's consistent enough that was getting the book calls. So their main KPI is getting less than $200 book call. You can see here, you know, we're getting them clearly $172 cost per call. And, you know, not just that, but they're getting qualified calls at that. So that is very important, right? You could, you know, get a whole bunch of calls, get a whole bunch of leads, cheaper than that probably, but they're not qualified. What's the point? So that goes in hand with the targeting itself. We had a very strict demographic, you know, with certain household income. Obviously, not everyone has maybe $35,000, $40,000, $55,000 to buy into their program, but it is something that, you know, from the beginning, it has to be very clear, okay? So that is, you know, a couple of the things that we did. The other thing is the gradual scale. So, you know, obviously you notice, you know, if you do the math, 63K in the last few months. I mean, right now we're averaging about $8,000 a week, right? But, you know, we started again from zero. We started from, you know, $500 to $2,000 a week. Now we're up to $8,000, right? And continuing strong. So the idea is YouTube ads for high ticket offers can definitely work, and we're gonna continue to instill that into people, advertisers and product owners, offer owners that have a high ticket offer. If you guys have a high ticket offer that maybe you're already scaling on other platforms or you're making them work and you want to come work with us, that is something that we'll be more than happy to have a conversation about and see if we can mutually work together. But there you have it. This is a true case study of one of our best clients that we have right now that is just crushing it with YouTube ads for their high ticket offer. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications to get notified once we drop some more YouTube ad knowledge. Take care.